Well, the clouds have rolled in and now we wait for the rain. And rain has marched into southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. It's not heavy, but it's enough to make for wet roads in Joplin, down through Anderson, east over toward Cassville and Seligman, down into the Berryville area. Harrison getting some light rain at this hour. Here's the setup. We've got a front that's draped way off to the west across central Kansas into central Oklahoma. Flood watch is in effect from southeast Kansas across southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. Again, that is for Thursday. And in that area, that's where a wet weather corridor is starting to shape up. Now, this is what's interesting about this one is, A, we're getting a lot of rain in some areas, the same areas that have been very, very dry for the last month and a half. B, there's going to be a very sharp cutoff to this rainfall. Some areas could see a half a foot of rain, and not very far away, not a drop. And the reason why is we're going to have this wall of dry air still positioned over the Ozarks. Now, that wet weather corridor is going to try to move into southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas tonight into Thursday. But that wall of dry air is also going to do its very best to fend off the wet weather. And where I've drawn this dashed line right here, I think that is going to be the cutoff. Meaning areas to the west of that line, that's where we're going to get some rain, and some of it's going to be significant. East of that line, the rain will drop off very quickly. In fact, areas up toward Morgan County, let's say Pulaski, Phelps, Dent, we're not going to find any rain in these areas out of this event. So what does it look like? Over the hour-by-hour forecast, you can see the showers kind of spreading through the area this evening, and then a steadier, heavier rain that will come with some thunder develops across southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas by sunrise. And look at it. At the rain really impacting areas west of that line that I drew. Meanwhile, areas to the northeast won't see anything. In fact, in those areas, we'll see the clouds thinning out and likely becoming mostly sunny in places like Vienna by the end of the day. Here in Springfield, I think we will hold on to clouds. Look for the rain to exit during the afternoon from northwest to southeast. Now, here's that stripe of very heavy rainfall. You can see a general 2 to 4 inches from, say, the Joplin area down toward Harrison. But there's probably going to be a more focused area of rainfall that could result in totals approaching maybe a half a foot. That's why we're concerned. Even given the dryness, we're concerned that there could be some flooding in those areas. In Springfield, we're kind of on that northern edge of the more significant rainfall, and I think we're looking at generally, I would guess, maybe around a half an inch of rainfall out of this event. Meanwhile, just up the road, you get into places like Conway, Phillipsburg, next to nothing in those spots. So looking at our wet Thursday, steady rain over southwest Missouri and northern Arkansas, some of it heavy, no severe weather expected. There could be some lightning though. And again, localized flooding is going to be a concern. Temperatures tonight dropping to 60. Here's the other thing. Tomorrow we're looking at highs where we have that steadier, heavier rain in the middle and upper 60s. And that would be cool enough to challenge record low highs. I think we may tie the record low high in West Plains, and we may set a new record low high in Harrison, Arkansas. Warmer weather does return with sunnier conditions on Friday with highs back up near 80. Bailey?